All right, everyone. Thank you for joining and watching and having a good time. I hope look forward to continuing to play this game and checking out the inside of the academy. We'll see what kind of things we learn as we go through this area. So, here we are. Welcome to Naranja Academy. This here is the entrance hall. You can sign up for all kinds of classes at the desk behind me, and those halls off to the sides lead to all different parts of the school. It's totally big enough to let loose and battle in here, but for some reason they banned Pokemon battling in the main entrance. Master T-Dog, Miss Nimona, how did you find your first school commute? We had a blast. I imagine Miss Nimona's high spirits helped with that. She's a true asset to our fine academy. Now that I was expecting any, not that I was expecting any less from our champion rank student council president. Reliable as ever, Miss Nimona. Well, I know how to look after my friends. Right, T-Dog? Oh, but speaking of which, we saw some of those Team Star kids in town, Director. You did? Where? It was down the stairs from the front gates. They were hassling this kid with an Eevee backpack. That's quite the news. Are they still to be found out there? Actually, T-Dog flexed on him and ran him off. You don't say. Of course, it's a fine thing to try to help a fellow student, but you might wish to show a bit of restraint as you find your feet here at the academy. And Miss Nimona, do remember that the school staff is here to resolve any such problems. Right. Yes, sir, Director. As a child with an Eevee backpack, you say, I suppose that might have been Miss Penny. I'm relieved to hear she's come to class at least. Ah, and Miss Nimona, if you'd be so good, do report to Mr. Jacques about Team Star business. As your homeroom teacher, he should be kept apprised of all such goings on. You got it, sir. Ah, but look at the time. You two had better hurry along. Classes will be starting soon. We're in Class 1A, T-Dog. Come on, I'll show you the way. Good morning, Mr. Jacques. Hello, everyone. We have some exciting news this morning. Who wants to hear it? Ooh, me. I want to hear the news. I suppose I should have told you sooner, but we have a new little friend joining our happy homeroom as of today. I wonder what they'll be like. Alright, you can come on in. Could I trouble you for a few words introducing yourself? Sure, I'm T-Dog. Did you hear that? He seems super friendly and fun. Looks like everyone's eager to get to know you, T-Dog. Alright then, who wants to be the first to ask our new friend a question? What's your favorite thing about Pokemon? I like battling, I like collecting, I like playing, I like everything about Pokemon. Sure do. Really? Awesome. I'm totally the same. Does anyone have a question for their new classmate? I have a question. You went to all the trouble of enrolling here, so spill it. What do you hope to get out of it? You must have some kind of dream, right? Want to complete the Pokedex? I want to be a strong trainer? I don't actually know. No, of course we want to be a strong trainer. You will be. Oh, I just know it. You and me, we're gonna get so strong battling together. Well, thank you for telling us a bit about yourself. I'm Mr. Jacques. I teach biology here at the Academy, and I'm also your homeroom teacher. That's your seat, second row from the front. All right, you ragamuffins. Be nice and friendly to our new classmate. Get to know your Academy campus by exploring a bit of your own. All right, I will. Check out the map, see where someone might be hanging around. Perhaps you'll discover something. Alright, so it looks like there's someone in each room, so why don't we go to the staff room and see what Nimona is up to. Very well, Champion Nimona. I trust you handle this in my stead. Sure thing, you can count on me. In fact, I bet this is going to be fun. I'm glad to hear it. Good day then. Oh, pardon me. Oh, T-Dog, hey. Who was that? Piqued your interest, huh? That lady is, well, they call her Lady Primera. She's strong. She can do pretty much anything. She's got cool practicing coming out her ears. She's basically everything I want to be, or that any Pokemon trainer would want to be, really. Oh, which reminds me. Remember in homeroom when I asked you about what your dream is? Well, since your heart's already set on becoming a really strong trainer, I've got an idea for you. You should try to reach champion rank like me. Yeah, I will. Oh wow, hang on though. I've got a whole spiel I want to give you. Here goes. The trainers who reach champion rank are the ones who raise their Pokemon really strong. They're pro-tier battlers. Their moves keep crowds absolutely on the edge of their seats. You have to prove yourself to the Pokemon League to officially get the title of champion. And to do that, you have to do more than just take classes here. You've got to take on 8 Pokemon gyms and win so you can collect their gym badges. Once you've done all that's left is a special test, the Champion Assessment. And once you pass that, then at long last you'll be a champion. It's every Pokemon trainer's dream, the coolest title anyone would ever hope to get. Not to brag or anything. I reached champion rank during our last treasure hunt, you know. Oh, the treasure hunt is a special independent study thing we've got here. Should happen soon. Our last one started not long after the beginning of this school year. It's great. You get to leave school to go have an adventure and learn however you want. I guess you could say my journey to becoming a champion wasn't the treasure. I don't know yet if that's the answer I'm looking for. Anyway, I've got a feeling I'd be able to get even stronger if you and I were both working at it. Let me go ahead and save the gym locations in your map app in case you decide to go for it. And you bet I will. Pokemon gym locations have been added. Victory Road. Give it some thought. All right, I will. Where do we want to go now? To the cafeteria. Punch, punch. Everyone's enjoying their lunch. Welcome. Hope your studies are going okay. What do you have today? See some more sandwiches if we wanted to buy some sandwiches. But let's go see what Arvin is up to. Oh hey, so we meet again. You remember me, right? Oh, from the lighthouse. Yeah, exactly. That's my little know-it-all, buddy. Got a mind like a steel trap, eh? No need to tell me your name. T-Dog, right? Whole school seems to be talking about you. The new kid who showed up with the president of the student council. I normally wouldn't even bother showing up for class, but I came all the way to school today just to talk with you, our new celebrity. You've got to help me out so I can finally make my dream a reality. Happy to help. What's this dream? What kind of little maniac says yes to something without even knowing what they're agreeing to? Well, this might come as a surprise, but fact is, I'm all about that picnic life. The great outdoors, the perfectly prepared sandwiches, all of it. Not half bad at cooking either, I can tell you. Right now, I'm researching new recipes that'll help Pokemon feel better. Real health food, see? I found this book the other day and it had a section out about these Herba Mystica things. Basically, there's some kind of special herbs that heal up any Pokemon as soon as it eats them. Now, there are a total of 5 different types of Herba Mystica based on what I read. Just taking a little lick of them once they've been powered up will get your blood flowing, provide nutrients, prevent aging. It'll even boost the immune system. These herbs seem like they're the real deal, only found here in Paldea, and rare to boot. But this book says they're all guarded by Titan Pokemon, meaning that it's gonna be pretty tough to try to grab even a few sprigs. 'Cause see, Titans are, well, I think they've gotta be things like this. Monsters of Area Zero. As we descended further into Area Zero, we began to catch glimpses of mysterious Pokemon, though we wondered if these huge, ferocious beasts were indeed Pokemon at all. One of our team suffered a brutal blow from such a beast and was mortally wounded, forcing us to retreat for a time. A member of the survey team captured this photograph by chance. I noticed a passing resemblance to the Pokemon known as Donphan. Yet, differences such as its sheer size and the shape of its back set it apart, as do its great tusks. I really want to get those herbs for myself, but I'm not very good at Pokemon battles. Don't have any friends with strong Pokemon to lend me a hand either, and I'd never hear the end of it if I went crawling to that student council girl. But here you waltz up, you've got to help me out with this. You'd be perfect. Sure. Nope, wait. I don't need an answer yet. I'll register the places where it seems there might be Titans in your map app for you. Alright. So there are 5 Titan Pokemon. Path of Legends. Let it stew a bit, and we can get more into the details later. And in the meantime, take this. A little gift for listening and all. Taking some Stardust. Lovely red sand that flows between the fingers with a loose silky feel. It can be sold at a low price in shops. Give the idea some serious thought, please. Alright. Roto-Toto. This is T-Dog, correct? I hacked your smartphone so I could talk to you. Hope you don't mind. I'm sorry, who are you? What do you mean, hacked? Well, as far as you're concerned, it means I'm basically in control of your phone right now. My name's Cassiopeia, but never mind that. It's you I want to talk about. I hear you're a trainer with serious potential. If that description is accurate, there's something I'd like to ask of you. Tell me, T-Dog, you know about Team Star, right? Sure do. Great, I appreciate you being upfront here. Team Star is a group of troublemakers formed by some academy students a while back. They cause headaches for the school and try to bring other students down to their level. And I refuse to sit idly by and let them get away with it. So I've come up with a plan to bring down Team Star and force them to disband for good. I call it Operation Starfall. But I'll need allies to carry out this operation, and I'd like you to be one of them. Sure. No need to reply right this second. We can discuss the details some other time. Till then, I'll leave you to it. Bye. Master T-Dog. Please do try to keep your voice down if you're making calls within the school, won't you? I'll be more careful. You don't want anyone else overhearing any personal information, after all. Honestly, there are so many things we need to be careful about in this day and age. On you go then, young man. Team Star, you say? Calling Master T-Dog to the director's office, please. Once again, Master T-Dog to the director's office, please. Alright, so we have to make our way to the director's office. What does she have to say? Good morning, Master T-Dog. What class would you like to take? So we got some classes open, it looks like, that we could take. Biology, math, and battle studies. Let's make our way up to the director's office. We'll look around here and see if we find anything on the floors. I don't think there's anything inside the school, but we will look. Yep, doesn't look like there's anything. Let's go to the director's office. Thank you for coming. Have you been enjoying your time here at Naranja Academy? I have. That is most wonderful to hear. Now you may be wondering why we could not have simply conversed earlier in the cafeteria. But let me assure you, there is a reason why I asked you to meet me here in the office. It seems that a friend of mine has a rather serious matter they would like to discuss with you. Oh no, I'm afraid they're actually here in this room with us. One moment, please. Just allow me to connect us. Hello, T-Dog. It's nice to meet you. My name is Professor Sada. I carry out Pokemon research within the Great Crater of Paldea at a site known as Area Zero. The professor is in fact a graduate of our fine academy, as well as a splendid researcher. Well, allow me to get straight to the point. T-Dog, student ID number 805C393. You are the student who travels with the unusual Pokemon Koraidon, is that correct? Yes, it is. Thank you, I appreciate that you are honest in confirming the facts. Not that I do not mean to offend you. In fact, I wish to ask for your assistance. Assistance? Oh, how good to see you, that you are well. It has been quite a while since we last met. Koraidon was once in my care, you see. Its Pokeball was also originally mine. I assume you received it from a young man called Arvid. I am no longer in any position to be able to manage that Pokemon myself. This is what I would ask of you. Will you continue looking after Koridon on my behalf? Yes, I will. I do appreciate your agreement. Koridon has been greatly weakened and is currently incapable of battle. It can, however, take on a form specialized for mobility. In all likelihood, it will require some time to fully regain the capabilities it once had. I will provide you with my contact information. If you would please get out your phone. I will be in regular contact going forward to keep tabs on your status. Until then, bye. Could this Pokemon have its origins within Area Zero? Sada, don't tell me you actually did it. Oop, here comes my kitty. Hi, Morgan. Oh, go on. You gotta sit here next to me. She wanted to say hello. Yeah, she just wanted some attention. I wasn't giving her enough. I was trying to better so well. I was playing, but she wanted a little bit more. No, you gotta stay down. Yeah, stay right there. Well, it seems that the professor is asking quite the favor of you. But of course, the Academy is always here to support you in any way that we are able. I do hope you'll continue to enjoy your school life together with that Koridon. Hello, excuse me. Oh, you're still here. Getting called into the director's office. How'd you land in that much trouble already? Nah, kidding. I know it wasn't like that. Mr. Jacques wanted me to show you the way to your room in the dorms. Your very own private room. Let's go check it out. From today on, this is your room. Actually, this is new to me as it is to you. Never been in here before. Maybe check out your new bed. Looks comfy, and you must be pretty worn out from all this stuff happening on your first day, huh? A quick rest on a bed is all you need to get yourself and your Pokemon healthy again. I'll see you tomorrow when you've rested up. Then we can battle even more. Take care. Alrighty. Ready to call it a day. Days quickly fly by after you start your new life. And then at last the day arrives for your true adventure to begin. Attention all students, today marks the beginning of an important new assignment. Please assemble in the schoolyard while I will explain in more detail. It's time! I've been waiting forever for this. Come on, let's get out to the schoolyard. Where do we want to go? The schoolyard. Excellent, it seems everyone is here. Well then, it's time I explain your independent study assignment. As usual, the theme will be a treasure hunt. I ask each of you to set out and travel the world in search of your own treasure. You have all learned so much within the walls of our fine academy. But now is the time to turn your eyes upon the wider world and deepen your understanding. Explore Paldea's abundant nature, soak in its rich culture, discover the Pokemon that live here, and get to know the people too. Where will you travel, who will you meet, and what will you achieve? Of course, your Pokemon partner will be there to help. You will journey together, learn new things together, share each other's thoughts and feelings, and find something you might always treasure. I look forward to welcoming you all back after your independent study, when you return to us as fine young trainers. Let the treasure hunt begin. Onward! Right. It's time for the great outdoors. Come on, Cyclozar, we're riding out. Take care, everyone, and remember, the great crater of Paldea is exceedingly dangerous. Entering it is a violation of school rules. What are you waiting for? Let's go! Ooh. Alright. Got our Pokemon. Let's see what we have on out here. We know Nemona's excited. The treasure hunt is finally starting. What do they mean by treasure? What are we supposed to do? Fair question, since it's your first time. Come on, let's walk and talk. The treasure hunt is a huge part of Naranja Academy school year. The point isn't to get us all looking for some actual hidden treasure necessarily. We're more just making our own adventures to see what experiences Paldea's got to offer. You could try to beat Pokemon gyms, you could help out people in need, you could hunt for real capital T treasure if you wanted. There's stuff we'd never learn sitting in a classroom, you know. This is our chance to learn it. Plus, there's so many chances to battle, which is obviously perfect for me. You and me for sure got a battle if we run into each other out there. Hope you're ready. I am. Oh yeah, battling can wait. I meant to tell you. Do you know your phone's map app lets you set yourself destinations? You could try setting one of the gyms as your destination. That'd get you on your way easily. How's that for student council president? Giving your own friends an insider advantage. Arvin. Insider advantage? Sheesh. You make it sound like we're cheating or something. All I did is suggest he check out the gyms. It's up to T-Dog whether he goes. T-Dog's gonna give his hands full searching out Titan Pokemon with me. He doesn't have time to waste on something like chasing after the champion rank. Me and him are gonna be too busy visiting the lairs of Titans and nabbing their Herba Mystica. Don't go filling his head with weird stories. All I did was invite him along. It's still up to T-Dog whether he goes, right? Your phone's ringing. Hey T-Dog, Cassiopeia here. It's about Operation Starfall. Remember what I told you before? Team Star is made up of 5 individual squads, and each one's got their own base. I need you to get to each base, all 5 of them, and beat the squad's leader there. Team Star's grunts might try to get in your way, but I'll be helping you out from a distance. And heads up that the bosses each specialize in different Pokemon type. Just remember the names of their crews and you'll figure it out. Still, no need to worry. With your skills, I'm sure you're more than up to the task. I'll just go ahead and add the base's locations to your phone for you. Starfall Street. Good luck with the bosses. I'll hook you up with some nice rewards every time you beat one. Wait 1 second. Who are you supposed to be? In Team Star, those punks are a serious hazard. They're not T-Dog's problem. That's right, because he's got more important things to do, like searching out some awesome ingredients with me. I thought it was up to T-Dog to decide whether he goes or not. Wasn't that what you said? How'd you know my... I'm looking forward to seeing what you can pull off. Bye. What was that all about? I'm glad you're making plenty of friends here, but try not to get dragged into anything dangerous. Anyway, no more weird vibes. I'm gonna battle every single Pokemon trainer I meet. If I just keep trying to become the strongest, I bet that experience will be the thing I treasure. Hello, hello, welcome in, Emma. So nice to have you join us today. It's going great. Yeah, having a good time playing some Pokemon Scarlet. How are you doing today? Have you played this game before? I've played it before. It's been a while, but I thought it would be fun to play on stream. Being new to the streaming game here, I thought it would be a fun little thing to do. I played Mario NES. Was the first game that I streamed, and had a good time doing that. Yeah, I am having a good day. Yeah, glad to hear that you are too. Yeah, and then after playing Mario NES and looking like I didn't know what I was doing, I was like, let's play something that I know I'm good at, and let you see that I do know how to play video games. But yeah, I like a lot of Nintendo games. Like I said, I start with Mario. It's a Pokemon. I'm also a big Zelda fan and Kirby and things. So yeah, today's stream has been going good. I've been streaming a little over an hour. Probably stream for at least another half hour or so before I do some work this evening. But yeah, been having a good time. So yeah. My favorite Pokemon. That is a tough one because there's lots of them that I like, but my favorite has kind of always been Mewtwo, just because he was the first really super cool one I saw when Pokemon first came out, and it just never it never really backed off as being one of my favorites. But I know in this generation also. Yeah, I really liked what they did with the Titan Pokemon. So how they did that. So your ride Pokemon, Miraidon and Koraidon, I thought were really cool. The dragon types are always pretty much high on my ranks, two of my favorites. What about yourself? You said Eevee and Gengar. Yeah. And then yeah, Pikachu of course is like the face of Pokemon, so that's always a good choice as being a favorite for sure. I have only been streaming myself maybe a couple of weeks now. Yeah, it hasn't been very long. I had been watching ones ago. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate that. But yeah, I'd been watching streamers for a while and always thought it would be fun to do. But my computer setup was really old and I didn't really have anything conducive for doing it. And I had to get a new computer recently and thought, hey, why not give it a try? Because I'm always playing games anyway. So I was like, why not play with and let other people play along too? And I appreciate you saying that. If you look, obviously, if you look at my videos I put out so far, I do stream them over to YouTube, since Twitch doesn't keep them on very long. But yeah, I try to be. I'm not real. I try to be interactive the best I can, being new at this. What do I? Professionally, if it works out, it would be fun. Not to say that I wouldn't, but getting into streaming, I definitely didn't want to get my hopes up of being anything real fabulous or but I enjoy doing it, and I figure as long as I have fun doing it, if people want to continue to watch me and follow, then obviously I'll be completely grateful for that. I've done a lot of quite a few different things over the years. Mainly, for most of the time, I've worked in fast food type jobs, which is where the talking with people comes in a little easier to me. So I've done that. I've also worked in optical, making glasses. Did that for about 10 years, and currently I am working in a grocery store in the meat department. So yeah, been doing that for about a year and a half or so. But yeah, but I've always been a big video game fan and enjoy playing games. Oh, you work at Walmart? Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I have a friend of mine works at Walmart. So yeah, hope you like it. How long have you been doing that? I started fast food when I was 18, and I did it pretty much almost nonstop through until about just before I moved to my current location and started working in the grocery store. So a long time. Yeah, yep, yep. We got to do what we got to do for real life for sure. But yeah, yeah. I'm glad. Hope things are getting better for you. And I would not be opposed to streaming, with others. Like I said, I'm new to it, so I'm still learning all of this stuff. Learning how to stream myself. So obviously, that's something I would have to learn how to do if there's, because I don't know how to like link up with other people yet, on things. But yeah, collabs are definitely something I would be up for. As things go on, if I get a good um, a follower base, like I know I've seen other streamers do fun things like with their followers, like playing like Mario Kart and things like that, like on stream with viewers, things, those kind of things. So I look forward to doing that kind of stuff in the future, if I get a good enough following and people that want to do that. Cool. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I definitely appreciate any tips uh, that people have for me, because yeah, like I said, being new to it, and I'm learning all this stuff as I go. I just kind of jumped into it, and so I'm constantly on Google, being like, how do I do this? How do I do that? So um, yeah, so I'm definitely not one to be like, oh yeah, I know everything, because yeah, I know like nothing. it, let, I have played Fall Guys. That pretty fun. I haven't played Rocket League, and I did play Among Us a little bit. Um, I don't know. It just that one didn't click with me as much. After a few tries, yeah, I didn't think it was the longevity part for me. I don't do a little bit, but yeah, Fall Guys for sure. Like, was a lot of fun. I did play that quite a bit. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Like you said, yeah, Among Us kind of did get a little boring, just because of mostly because of the repetitiveness, and because it's so short. Um, yeah, it's kind of like if you're going to do something with others, it's kind of fun to have something that you're not like constantly start stop, but you can actually kind of flow through things, and that's probably the biggest reason why it didn't click for me, being so short. Um, but yeah, it is fun. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I said, as far as like games with people, yeah, probably. Um, I would think the best ones to be would be, yeah, Fall Guys or Mario Kart. 'Cause I know a lot of people like Mario Kart, and that's an easy one to get some people in. But with Fall Guys, it's nice because that one has a wider range. You can have more people play, which is a lot of fun to be able to have more people. But yeah, as you've come in on, you can see I'm in the at the beginning of Pokemon Scarlet. We just made it through the opening tutorial section and then got to the school and just kind of was doing that today. Well, she's laying here next to me. Hi, Morgan. Do you want to be seen? She hopped up on camera earlier. Let's see if she'll. Here we go. Oh, here she is. Her name is Morgan. See, they want to say hi to you, Morgan. Say hi, Morgan. Yeah, we've had her since. When did we get her? I think November of 2019. My wife and I got her, and we got got her and her sister then. We had got another cat. Unfortunately, her sister Molly died last year. But yeah, she seems to be loving all the attention now that she's a single cat. Unless my wife and I leave for an extended period of time, then we come back and then she yells at us, "Why did you leave? Where did you go? I've been waiting for you." Well, thanks so much, everyone, for watching. Really appreciate the chatting, too, and the ones following. Yeah, we will look forward to keep playing this game more, for sure. Thank you for watching.